Hello everybody, it's Gloria from GGTheCrochetQueen. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to do this tutorial on these cute booty slippers. They kind of look like Uggs. I first saw this on Made by Love by Glama on her page years ago. I wrote the pattern down and found it, and I had no idea what it was because I did not write down the pattern name. I didn't write down who made it. I only wrote the instructions and they weren't really clear. So I am going to do this pattern again because I worked it up. I loved it and I want to make many more of them. The pattern calls for an N hook, but I am going to use an L hook, 8.0 millimeter hooks. I don't really like working with large hooks. This will fit a child's foot. The pair in the video I gave to my great niece. So it's made with chunky yarn, but I'm going to use this big twist yarn and just use 2 strands of it. That's what I did with the green pair that's in the video. And this color is light rose. So I'm going to pull from the outside and the inside to make it chunky yarn. So she used a chunky weight 6. So I'm just going to use this with 2 strands together, and it worked out perfectly for my great niece. So, and my great niece is 9, so and that, you know, the average size of a 9-year-old, I don't know anymore. Every child is different, but you know, with anything acrylic, it will stretch. So you want to start with a slip knot and chain 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to come back when I get to 17 because I'm going to have to pull out a lot from the outside and the inside. So I'll come back when I have my 17. Okay, so other than the hook size, you will also need a pair of scissors, of course. I am going to be using a stitch marker, which helps me a lot when I'm doing thicker yarn. And also you'll need a yarn needle. How could I forget all of that? So again, chain 17, and I'll meet you when I have my 17 chains. I have my 17 chains. So what you want to do is do 2 double crochets in the 3rd chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And you want to do a double crochet in each stitch across until you get to the last stitch, and I will meet you at the last stitch. So just do a double crochet in each stitch across, each chain across. And if you are not familiar with double crochet, what you want to do is yarn over, go into your stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that is a double crochet. So continue until you get to your last stitch, and I will meet you at the last stitch. I am at my last chain. So in that chain you want to make 6 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're making that curve, and we're going to be working on the opposite side. So you want to do double crochets on the opposite side of this chain and double crochet all the way across until you get to your last chain. So you're going into the bottom part of your chains. So right there is where you want to go into. You're just going opposite of the double crochet above it. I will meet you at the end when you get to your last chain. Okay, so I am at my last stitch, and you should have, after you do your six double crochets, you should have a total of 13 double crochets across. And this is your last stitch here, and you want to put 2 double crochets into that stitch. That's 1 and 2. And you want to slip stitch to join into your first double crochet. And you're going to chain 1. Then we're going on round 2. You want to do 2 half double crochets into that same space. That's 1 and 2. And I'm going to put my stitch marker in that first half double crochet, because sometimes I find myself going into the round and forget where I was. In the next stitch, you want to do 2 more half double crochets, and half double crochet is yarn over, go into the stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through. You have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's your second set of 2 double crochets. And now you want to do 9 half, did I say half double crochets? Yes, 2 half double crochets in the first 2 stitches. Now you want to do 9 half double crochets, and I will meet you at the end of the 9th half double crochet. Now we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're back to the 6 double crochets that we've done on the previous round. So in each one of these you want to do 2 double crochets. And I will meet you at the end of your 6th 2 double crochets. So I've done 2, I have 4 more to go. Okay, so I've done my 6 2 double crochets in each stitch. Now you want to mirror the other side, so we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to do 9 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's what you have. And in these last 2 stitches, you want to do 2 half double crochets in your last 2 stitches. That's 1, 2, next stitch, 1 and 2. And you want to slip stitch into your first half double crochet. And we are finished with round 2. Now this, if you want to do this, because you can make this as a sole and sew it onto the booty to give it more thickness. And I know it's almost summertime, but hey, I wear these because the AC goes all the time, and you can always throw them on. And if you're someone that likes people to take their shoes off, you can always lay a few of them at the front door, and they can put them on when they take their shoes off and still have something on their feet. Okay, so now this is going to be round 3, and what we're going to do is single crochet into the back loop only in each stitch around. So where we just did the slip stitch, we're going to do a single crochet back loop only. And I'm going to put my stitch marker, and again, back loop only. And you want to do that all the way around. And you should have a total of 46 stitches. So single crochet, back loop only, all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. I am at the end, finished my 46 single crochets, back loop only. Now you want to slip stitch into your first single crochet. And as you can see, you have that raised edge, like a little rope edge. I don't know how to describe it. Now you want to chain 1 and single crochet back into that same space. And if you're using a stitch marker, place your stitch marker, and you just want to do a single crochet in each stitch around. And again, you should have a total of 46 single crochets when you're finished. And I will meet you at the end of round 4. I am at the end, 46 single crochets, and slip stitch to join into that first single crochet. You want to chain 1, and we're going on to round 5. And you want to do 14 single crochets. And I did my single crochet in the same space and putting in my stitch marker. And I will meet you at the end of your 14th single crochet. Okay, so I have done my 14 single crochets, and now what we're going to do is 2 single crochets together, then a single crochet, 2 single crochets together. You want to do that a total of 6 times. So single crochet together, go in, grab the yarn, go to your next stitch, go in, grab your yarn. You have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's 2 single crochets together. Then chain, do another single crochet in the next stitch. Next stitch, single crochet together, 2 single crochets together. Next stitch, single crochet. Next 2 stitches, 2 single crochets together. And next stitch is a single crochet. And then 2 single crochets together. And a single crochet. And a single crochet together. And a single crochet. And 2 single crochets together. So we should have a total of 6 single crochets together. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do a single crochet. And then 14 single crochets across. And I'll meet you at the end. I am at the end of round 5, and you should have 40 stitches. So I'm going to go in and slip stitch. Now we're on round 6. Round 6, I'm going to chain 1, single crochet in that same space. I'm going to put my stitch marker there, and you want to do 2 single crochets together, and then 10 single crochets. So I will meet you at the end of the 10th single crochet. I am at the 10th single crochet. Now we want to do 2 single crochets together, and then a single crochet. Single crochet 2 together, single crochet, and you want to do a total of 5. So this is 3 single crochet, 2 single crochets together. That's 4 single crochet, and single crochet 2, and that is 5. So this is what it should look like right now. Now you want to do 10 single crochets. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and you should have 3 stitches left. So you want to do a single crochet 2 together, and then a single crochet. And that is the end of round 6, and you should have a total of 33 stitches. You want to slip stitch to join, chain 1, and you want to do a single crochet, then 2 single crochets together, I'm going to place my stitch marker in that first single crochet, and then you want to do 8 single crochets, and I'll meet you at the end of the 8th single crochet. Now the next is 2 half double crochets together. So yarn over, go into your stitch, grab a yarn, yarn over, go into your next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, and you want to pull through all of the loops on your hook. Do it again, and yarn over again, and pull through all of the loops. That's 2 half double crochets together. Now you want to do 3 double crochets together. So you yarn over, grab your yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, go into your next stitch, grab the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, go to the next stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through all of the loops. That is 3 double crochets together. Then you want to do 2 half double crochets together, and then do another 2 half double crochets together. And then you want to do 8 single crochets. And I'll meet you at the end of the 8 single crochets. I'm at my 8th single crochet. Now you want to do 2 single crochets together and a single crochet, and then slip stitch to join. And at the end of round 7 you should have 25 stitches. Let's chain 1. Now you want to do 11 single crochets, and I'll meet you at the end. I finished my 11 single crochets. Now you want to do 3 double crochets together. So yarn over, go into your first stitch, pull through 2, yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into your third stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through all of the remaining loops. That is 3 double crochets together. And then you want to do 11 single crochets to the end, and I'll meet you at the end, and you should have a total of 23 stitches. Okay, so I am at the end of my 11 single crochets. I'm going to slip stitch to join. Get in there. Now we're going to chain 2 and double crochet into that same space. And then do a total of 10 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of the 10 double crochets. I don't think I need this, but I'm going to put it anyway. Okay, now I did my 10 double crochets. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets together. So yarn over, go into the first stitch, grab yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all of the remaining ones. And then you want to do 10 double crochets around. So I'll meet you at the end of the 10 double crochets. And you should have a total of, didn't write it down. So just finish your 10 double crochets and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I am at the end, and you should have a total of 21. Oh. Going to slip stitch to join in the first double crochet. Now we're going to be doing some front posts because we're going to be building up the booty. So you want to chain 2, and in this first double crochet there, you want to do a front post double crochet. So you go under the stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That is a front post double crochet. The next stitch right next to it is just a double crochet in that space. Then you want to skip here and go here and do a front post double crochet, double crochet next to it, and then skip over to the next one and do a front post double crochet. And you want to double crochet, repeat this around. So again, double crochet next to it, and then skip over to the next one and do a front post double crochet. And I will meet you at the end of this round, round 10. Okay, so I came back on because on this 3 double crochets together, you're going to be making a front post, and you do it the same way. Just go under and grab the yarn, pull it through, and then do a double crochet. Then do your double crochet next to it, and then do your front post double crochet, and double crochet. So just finish that out, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I am at my last front post double crochet. You want to slip stitch into the top of the first front post double crochet, chain 2 again, and just repeat what you did. So in your front post double crochet, do a front post double crochet and double crochet next to it, then front post double crochet on the next front post double crochet. And you want to repeat this round. You want to have a total of 15 rounds. So this will be, we just did 10, and now we're working on 11. So you need to do 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is round 11. So you want to do until you finish round 15. So I'll meet you at the end of round 15. Okay, I have finished my last front post. I'm going to single crochet into the top of the first front post, chain 1, and we're going to do a round of single crochets, and then we will be finished with our chunky booty. So just do a round of single crochets, and I will meet you at the end, and we'll do an invisible close. And if you haven't done that before, that will be the last thing that I'll show you. So let's just finish off this last round of single crochets. Okay, I made my last single crochet, And instead of slip stitching, I am going to fasten off. I like to do long tails. Pull through. I'm going to take this out. Get my yarn needle. And okay, so to do the invisible join, you want to go into, okay, so your first stitch, you want to go front to back and pull that, and then in your last stitch you just want to go into the back loop and pull it, and then you should have a V-stitch, and then you want to weave in. And now you have, instead of having a knot there, you have a nice V-stitch. And just weave it in. I go back and forth, up and down, left to right. I try to do as much weaving as possible so that it does not come out. And that is why I usually tie off with a long tail. Gives me more options of weaving in. Okay, I think it's in there. I'm going to cut it off. And so this is what it looks like from the top. It's a little wonky looking. You straighten it out some. And this is what you have. And as I said, this should fit a child's foot. And if you want to do the adult size, definitely use the end hook. That is what it looks like. It's quick to work up. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will put the original video from Love with Love. Let me see. With Love, Made with Love by Glama. That's her YouTube channel. But I found her, and she was the first person that I learned how to do the front post double crochet from. Learned a lot from her, so I will put her video, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're going to make it, and if you do make one, share it in my Facebook group. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified. So until my next video or my next live, stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.